welcome to the Nightly News.
This evening we have some breaking news.
The Civil War has ended. After many bloody battles, the Confederates have finally surrendered and the Union has won.
Now to our reporter for a summary of the Civil War's major battles.
The Civil War began at Fort Sumter on December 26, 1860. When the previously held Union fort was taken over by the newly formed Confederate Army. This battle came right after the seven southern states seceded from the Union. The next major battle was at Bull Run. The war had been headed to Virginia from Washington on July 21st, after Confederate reinforcements arrived. The Confederate Army had a major victory. The next day, the Union Army retreated to Washington.
It seems like in the beginning the South was winning.
Correct, but during the Battle of Antietam, the Union came out on top. On September 17th, the Union Army pressed an attack against the Confederates under Robert E. Lee. Both sides launched various attacks, ending the battle in a draw. It was considered a Union victory because the Confederates retreated first. After this battle, Abraham Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation.
Proclamation freed slaves within the rebellious states, correct?
Yes.
After this proclamation, did the battle sway towards the Union victory?
That's correct, Hannah. The next major battle that happened was the Battle of Vicksburg. In May and June of 1863, the Union Army under Ulysses S. Grant entrapped the Confederates on July 4th. Vicksburg surrendered. After this battle, the Union was able to successfully split the Confederate Army, and Grant was appointed to General-in-Chief. On July 1st, 1963, Robert E. Lee and his troops awaited the arrival of the Union Army. Robert E. Lee's attack failed, ending in a Union victory. In the battle Monitor versus Merrimack, the Union ironclad fought the Confederates to a standstill. At the Appomattox Courthouse, the Confederates surrendered to the 2,800 Union troops. Back to you.
Thanks, Tyler.
So it seems like many major people play key roles in this war.
Yes, Adriana, that is very true. There's Abraham Lincoln, who was the president during the Civil War. His victory into office was the primary cause of the split of northern and southern states. Lincoln was a Republican and supported banning slavery, which is why he won over the northern states. During the war, Lincoln's main goal was reuniting the country, which is most likely what drove an overall Union victory.
What generals played a big part in this war?
General Grant was a commanding general in the Union Army. After his huge victory at the Battle of Vicksburg, he was appointed by Abraham Lincoln to General-in-Chief. After the war, Grant played big roles in Reconstruction and was twice elected into presidential office. His focus was eradicating Confederate idealism. There was Stonewall Jackson, who was a general of the Confederate Army. He is best known for his Valley Campaign of 1862. He is considered one of the best tactical commanders in history. His death was a big blow to the Confederate Army. And lastly, there was Robert E. Lee. Lee was commander of the Confederate Army of Northern Virginia and then became general of the entire Confederate Army. Though Lee loved the idea of a united country, when Virginia seceded from the Union, he followed his home state.
This was a very long and bloody war.
That is very true. This war included a battle that is considered the bloodiest battle in U.S. history.
What battle was that?
It was the Battle of Antietam, which ended in a draw. Well, that's all we have for you tonight.
I'm Adriana.
And I'm Hannah. Good night.